Hi, welcome. If you're new here, if not, welcome back. My name is Tiffany. I'm a homeschool mom of 3 kids. I have a 12-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 3-year-old. I am a former preschool teacher, and we've been homeschooling from the beginning. I think I have a lot of experience, and I'd like to share that, and that's why I've started this channel. But today, this video is going to be part of my preschool at home series. So I've already done kind of like an overview, intro video, and I'll link the playlist down below. I'm going to make a whole playlist of the videos. So I'll link that down below in the description so you can check that out, so you can see the other videos. But today's video is all about the types of books that I like to use for learning. We love books in our family. We have hundreds of books. We do a lot of reading, a lot of read alouds. And so my 3-year-old does sit in on a lot of our read alouds that I do for my older girls. So he hears a lot of stories and stuff, but I have some that are, just the ones that I like to use for him when we do school. We're very kind of laid back, a no pressure preschool situation around here. So let me get started. So I'm not going to include like all of our just like picture books. We have a ton of picture books. I'm going to share with you a couple of our favorite authors. Because those are just, it's just something we do every day. It's not purposeful, I guess I could say. I mean, it is, but it's not. It's not like I'm like, oh, we're going to read this book and learn something. It's let's read this book because it's a good book, and let's read because we like to read. And we use those for bedtime stories and things like that. So some of these that I'm going to show you today are more purposeful towards learning something. Okay, so first, I'm going to start with. We'll start with Eric Carle. So we love Eric Carle books. He is my favorite children's book illustrator and author. We love his work. We're really lucky. We live about an hour from his museum, and it's wonderful and beautiful, and beautiful artwork there and activities for the kids. They do like a Very Hungry Caterpillar Day, and that's a lot. We've been to that, and that's a lot of fun. My kids loved it. So, but there's so much you can do. So I grabbed these two. So these are really cool in that there's so much you can teach here. Like, obviously the days of the week, especially with this one and this one. If you want to do like a days of the week lesson with them, or just read these a couple times a week and just read, just to do that. Sequencing, you could make, I'm sure they sell felt cutouts, felts or different cutouts. You can make your own. I'm sure you can download them somewhere and print them out, and have your child sequence the food. And there's just so much. You can talk colors. There's just so much, and for different ages, and change it as you go. But I just love his artwork, and so that's another thing too. It's really fun to recreate his artwork. We've done that a few times. Maybe I'll have my son do that. I haven't done it with him. I don't think we've done it with him yet. So yeah, so maybe, you know what, I'll do that, and I'll make a video. So just Eric Carle is a great author. Beautiful illustrations, awesome. Another, Dr. Seuss. We love Dr. Seuss. We have quite the collection. My son even had a Dr. Seuss themed birthday party for his 2nd birthday. And not his first. I'm so confused. When you have 3 kids, I'm sure a lot of you know. But these are great. Rhyming. My son is actually really good at rhyming. So like I can, especially once you've read the book a few times, like I can say a line and say the beginning of the next line, and he'll find the ending rhyme. So that's really fun. That's a good skill to work on. And then as he gets older, obviously we'll start incorporating. And even now I can start saying, okay, well, what letter? He knows X because it's in his name. So I could say, well, what letter is this? And so lots of things you can do while reading. But Dr. Seuss is a good one with the rhyming and things like that. This is we have quite a collection of these little people, Fisher-Price little people books. and we have a farm one. We have a Christmas one, and we have a couple others. I don't recall what they are right now, but lots of flaps, so they'll interactive for the children while you're reading it. This one goes through, like, you have to try to find different things in it. Just lots of interaction. You can ask lots of questions. How many cows do you see? How many sheep do you see? So lots of books with things like that. And my advice is always don't just read the book. Like, ask questions and get your child involved in the story. Same thing. So this is a similar idea, just lots of pictures of any of these types of book. We have a few of these. This one's My First Trucks and Diggers. They have so many different ones of these. My son just loves trucks and diggers, so he has this one, but he knows like all the different names of the trucks, and there's little questions to ask, like, which vehicle would you like to drive? This one's like, how many yellow vehicles can you see? So lots of questions, and so I think just getting them involved in the story and in the book, and even if it's not necessarily a story like that, it's just fun, and it's interactive for them, and it's going to keep them engaged and learning and having fun at the same time. This is one of his favorite books, and I think my 8-year-old, when she was maybe 2.5, 3 when we got this book, and she loved it. It's called I'm a Dirty Dinosaur. This also have I'm a Hungry Dinosaur. It's a Kane Miller book, so from Usborne Books and More. So it has these really nice pages. They're really thick, great for a little kid who's not gonna, rip them easily or anything. And again, it's rhyming, and there's lots of, like, this has, like, you could get up and have them repeat this and have them do movements and just keep them really engaged. So that's fun. We also have a bunch of books by Audrey Wood, but like Silly Sally, again, it has things that rhyme, it has things that repeat, and those are just really fun and engaging and just really kind of silly little stories. We just got this book actually for this school year. It's like a sandpaper type feeling, so good for them to trace, very tactile. Again, flaps, just keeping them engaged and involved in the book, I think is important. Another one that he really likes and that I love using for younger kids are some like dry erase books. So this is Usborne White Clean Construction Site and Activities. We have like 4 or 5 of these different ones, and the same thing, there's lots of different activities, tracing activities, counting. It asks you, like, find and circle 4 wheelbarrows. Lots of things, connect the dots, draw, there's a ladder here, draw 5 more rungs on the ladder. There's just counting and like tracing numbers. So lots of fun, hands-on activities. I mean, like I said, of course, he will, at night we read a book every night before bed. He'll sit in on read alouds. Usually he's playing while I'm reading to the girls. So we still do a lot of that, but when it's more focused time and intentional time for him, I like to have books that he can interact with and just kind of have fun with, and not feel like, okay, let's sit down and do this worksheet, or let's do this activity, and make him feel like it's work. I want learning to be fun for him, and I want him to enjoy books. And some kids just don't like to read, and so while he's young, I want him to be like, oh, books are fun. And so hopefully that'll progress into enjoying reading. We'll see. You never know. Yeah, I think that's it for today. So I hope that gave you some like good tips as far as types of books for preschoolers, toddlers. And like I said, and definitely don't like shy away from bigger books, from longer books. Like I said, he'll sit and play while I'm reading. So let me just grab one of these real quick. So we read a lot of the Dear America series, and like the who was, this one's what were. But like he'll sit in when I'm reading these to the girls, and he'll be playing or whatever, but he's actually getting the information, because like later he'll come up and say somebody's name, or join in the conversation that I'm having with them after we read. So he's listening, which is really cool. And so don't shy away from having your little ones join in your read aloud time, or if you're even if you have another child. So like my 8-year-old, she reads to me during school time, so like he'll sit in while she's reading, and it's just, you know, we just want reading to be a fun, enjoyable, and also family experience. We can all read together, and we can all enjoy the same books, but on different levels, obviously. So yeah, so hopefully they give you some good tips. I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely check out the link down below to the playlist. I'm going to be doing a few more videos for how we do preschool at home. Don't forget, if you enjoyed that video, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, so then you can you know, find out about when all of my other videos come out. Definitely comment down below if you have any other books that your preschooler absolutely loves. We're always looking for new books. I'm always buying new books. So let me know. I would love for you to help me out and give me some tips too. Or if you have any other videos that you want to see pertaining to preschool learning, or even just homeschooling in general. I want to make sure that I'm putting content out there that other moms find helpful. So yeah, so let me know in the comments, and definitely subscribe. That would be awesome. Thanks for watching.